All right, my peoples, we got a lot to talk about today and not a lot of time. Okay. We're gonna be reacting to some videos and we're gonna be reacting to Myron react to Matt Walsh, him triggering Matt Walsh, I guess. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be getting to. So let's get right into it because we don't got a lot of time. So let's go.
The bitch shaking it, showing it. You this, you that. We laughing at them together.
Oh!
So stop treating these mother like they mean something.
Let's go to TikTok. All right. Yeah. I'm getting used to this new schedule that I got, so I'm gonna try to keep the same schedule of streaming, but we might just be going live every day. So but yeah. Uh nah.
You got to tell me is.
Are you want to shut up so I can tell you?
Tell me what it is.
I was born a man.
You know,
I was born a man and I got surgery because I wanted to be a girl.
Yeah, you know, man.
So you just been with me this whole. I mean, technically I am a girl since I got surgery, but I was born a man.
Ain't nothing technical about it.
It is very technical.
Ain't nothing technical
It is
about
very
it.
technical.
And it's crazy. You know, it's crazy to think about because it put me in the headspace of what I always thought about you. It was always something off about you. You always had these manly features about you. You overly strong.
Well, you clearly. Okay.
You overly strong, nigga. Oh God. Man, you gotta ask the important questions. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta ask those. You gotta ask those important questions. Oh yeah, this was crazy. I forgot. I don't. I don't know if it was. Oh yeah, yeah. It was Twitter. I was like, yo, that was crazy. Nigga was on some nut shit. I'm gonna show you what I was talking about. No, not that. Oh yeah. We're gonna go through this quickly since we don't have a lot of time today, so we're gonna break this down pretty quickly. I deserve NBA money. You don't. You don't deserve NBA money. If you deserved NBA money, you'd be getting NBA money. And you shouldn't be telling the NBA that. You should be saying that to the fans because they're the ones who really pay y'all, if that makes sense. The reason NBA players make so much money is because people watch the games and they come and buy tickets and shirts and food and shit like that when the game is happening. So they make a lot of money when games go down. Whereas the WNBA, they don't make money at all. So since they don't make money, the NBA players have to give a percentage of their checks to fund the WNBA. I got hiccups today, guys. I'm sorry. To fund the WNBA. So that's why you don't deserve NBA money, because y'all don't make NBA money. Simple. It's pretty simple, guys. Nobody. It's not because they're a woman. I know y'all want to say it so bad.
Stupid.
Because they're a woman, we're holding them back. No. Nobody wants to watch that shit. Okay? Just being honest.
Perfect.
But nah, we had to talk about this. This is all we're going to talk about on after this. We're going to go straight to the video because, like I said, we don't got a lot of time today. But this right here, Pedro, we got to talk, brother. We got to talk because you got to be fucking Vanessa. You've got to be fucking Invisible Woman. There's no way You're not. You've got to be, bro, because this is crazy. Like, look at the placement. We didn't even start the video yet. This is, and she married. You got to be fucking Vanessa. Gots to be. Pedro Pascal and married co-star Vanessa Kirby on their Fantastic Four press tour.
These are gorgeous. I think that's my favorite image so far.
Just our hands.
Yeah.
That was our very first day
as long
as
as you don't have to see my face. Terrible confession to make in front of Gordon.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. I think I'm sick today. Jesus. Get some fish. Huh. But this is crazy. Imagine. You can see this. It's not like this is like hidden footage or something behind stage. This is on their press tour. Oh, the Fantastic Four. This is your wife right here. This is your wife right here. Can't even get this bullshit out. This is your wife right here acting like this. Let's start from the beginning. Like,
these are gorgeous. I think that's my favorite image
on his neck. Jesus Christ.
So far.
Just our hands.
Yeah.
That was our very first day
as long as you don't have to see my face. Terrible confession to make in front of Gordon.
It's because some of the best men in the world, so they don't count.
These are gorgeous.
Oh, Jesus. She's engaged. What's the difference? She has a nigga. The fuck? That part. This guy's going some places right here. This guy's going some places. Why would you even allow that? But, of course, he probably didn't have a choice because he's probably a simp. So, he was happy to even have her in her life.
This is fake.
She wanted DDG
and I'm going.
She wanted
And I'm going home.
She wanted DDG to trick on her.
I know.
So I need my time.
She wanted DDG to trick on her, but he tried to send her off in an Uber X instead.
And I'm going home.
I know.
So I need my Times Square.
Get your Uber X back to the crib.
I'm good. Uber X, not even black truck.
Black
How
truck
you
like
rich
500.
and cheap? It don't make sense.
I'm not rich. That's all for the internet.
Right.
You broke as This is fake. Literally.
And I'm going home.
He said, "This is fake." Literally. Moo, I thought you'd be tricking. Nah, you can't be tricking on some and not on everybody. No,
More people convert from YouTube.
But this is I told you we are gonna get right into it. I just wanted to watch that shit, the WNBA shit, and this shit was crazy. But yeah, I guess I don't know what happened, but Myron versus Matt Walsh.
Then I will not start cutting streams off of YouTube. But it is fun being over there on OSS because I can say whatever I want and use all the crazy language I want. You know, you guys are seeing like maybe 50% of what I normally can say on here. So
adultery is a deeply evil act that causes grave harm to other people. It was the kiss cam seen around the world, as everyone in America and every other country on earth knows by now. The CEO of a tech company called Astronomer, Andy Byron, was caught on the Jumbotron at a Coldplay concert in a romantic embrace with the head of his HR department, Kristen Cabot. Both of them are married, just not to each other, although we can expect that their marital statuses may be rapidly changing after this video went mega viral.
all right, chat. I just gave you guys a poll on YouTube. Are you a member of OSS? Please vote. Let's get a number. Let's get an idea of how many people are in the OSS from YouTube. So do me a favor.
Massively, massively viral. We haven't seen anything this viral since Hawk Tua. Okay, this is Hawk Tua territory. And that's how viral it went over the weekend. And here it is. If somehow you've managed to not see it, I'm going to ruin that streak for you now. Watch.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what?
Yeah, ducking down was the biggest mistake he could have made. If he didn't duck down, nobody would have cared.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Absolutely shameful display.
That nigga said, that nigga disappeared in seconds. That nigga, oh my God. That nigga dug down so quick.
It is just shocking and incomprehensible that two people would go to a Coldplay concert. And now I know that a million people have already made that joke, but as a dad, I have...
Well, I guess that's where me and Matt Walsh can agree that Coldplay sucks. Fair.
No aversion to repeating worn-out jokes. Anyway, as you saw, they were caught cuddling up to each other and then panicked when the camera panned to them.
I think I like one Coldplay song.
Andy hit the deck like somebody just threw a grenade.
Maybe two.
Kristen turned away and covered her face, but it was too late. I mean, the train had left the station along with half of their net worth in the divorce settlements. Granted, there is no good way to react when you end up on the Jumbotron at a Coldplay concert hugging the coworker you're having an affair with. But of all the bad options, these two chose the absolute worst one. Now, if only they'd practiced improv or something.
Hey, shout out to Merkius with the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Very much. Thank you so much for that, bro. As you guys know, we are live streaming on all the different platforms, and I appreciate when you guys support. I know a lot of you guys like to watch on Kick. I'm doing my best, guys, to stay on all the platforms for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys prefer Kick. I know a lot of you guys prefer YouTube, etc. I'm okay with doing that, but we got to get the memberships up. The goal is to get to 10,000 on OSS, and then we can tell everyone to suck a dick. They won't be able to stop us.
Something than they might have thought to pretend like Kristen was choking and Andy was doing the Heimlich. Maybe she could have pretended that she passed out from sheer boredom. It is a Coldplay concert after all. Andy was dragging her out to receive medical attention. Any of those tactics, or any other tactic at all, would have been better. Now, I'm making jokes, and so is the rest of the planet. And rightfully so. These two did something evil and shameful, and they did it brazenly in public, in an arena surrounded by thousands of people. And now they're experiencing the consequences. And there is something incredibly absurd about the whole thing, which makes the jokes justified and inevitable, if not perhaps very nice. But
I find it interesting that Matt Walsh says that this is, evil, deplorable, blah, blah, blah. When he works for the Daily Wire, which is a propaganda machine, which daily reinforces the genocide going on in Gaza, and he won't speak out against that. He cares more about some CEO fucking some old ugly bitch from his HR department than his boss, who is literally propagating, encouraging, and pushing out propaganda for a foreign nation as they continue to fucking bomb kids.
Be virtue signal.
Isn't that wild? I just find that interesting, because if you want to go ahead and take this moral high ground like he's trying to do right now, I think kids getting blown up in Gaza is way worse than some fucking astronomer nigga banging a 2 out of 10. But that's just me.
In all the mockery, we should not lose sight of the fact that we're talking about adultery, and adultery is incredibly harmful and deeply wicked. That's why when this first went viral, I responded on X with a take that will surprise nobody in my audience. I said that adultery ought to be against the law. There should be not just personal and professional, but legal repercussions as well. This is the kind of statement that shocks and appalls the modern mind, but would not have shocked or appalled anyone in the world until very recently. Laws against adultery were commonplace for centuries everywhere. And I'm not saying that we should criminalize adultery.
But men still had other women, so that's why it's like he's saying it's funny because he said there's always been laws against adultery, but niggas have always had multiple women, and he hasn't said shit about that. He didn't say we still did allow men to have as much women as they wanted, but they had to stay with the women that they chose. He didn't say that though. He just said, "Oh yeah, adultery has been fucking banned all over. They've had rules about adultery all over." They sure did. And niggas also had 7, 8, 10 wives. So you gotta choose, nigga. You gotta choose what you gonna grab from history. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just not even choose. You gotta grab everything. You can't just you can't just grab that from history and think you're gonna run away with that shit. No, you gotta get the other shit too, why that was like that, because niggas could do that shit. You see what I'm saying?
I'm actually not opposed to that. So, hot take here. I'm actually not opposed to criminalizing adultery. But my thing is, I would say
it's always been criminalized.
It needs to.
It's always been looked bad upon. It's always been looked like that's what I'm saying. It's never been looked good upon. No niggas. It's never been looked good upon. But niggas weren't looked bad on if they had multiple wives. So that's the big difference. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, this is bad," and then take that away. That's the reason why that was bad, because you had this.
To be where, and this is why I'm so big on being open. I tell girls all the time, I'm never going to be monogamous to you. I think men need to be honest about that. Okay? I believe in polygamy, but I believe in honest polygamy. I don't believe in fucking lying to your spouse or lying to your girlfriend and having other women. However, I'm a realist and I'm pragmatic, and I know men are going to lie. Most men simply don't have the sexual market value to tell women.
Who gives a fuck? Now, if, like I said, if you're a nigga who's doing on your shit, and I honestly, like I said, if you taking care of everything and you got your shit together, you taking care of shit, nigga, I put my hands up, because I'm not gonna say nothing because you taking care of everything. You taking care of shit, so you should be allowed to exercise the options that you have created, because you are, you have become that nigga. But what I would say is the only reason I would say not to lie is because of the repercussions that come with lying. Not from a moral standpoint. We don't care about that. These niggas is I don't know why Myron's going on this. I don't know why he's doing this moral grandstanding right now, but like I said, if you're taking care of everything and you're making sure everything is straight and you're on your shit, nigga, do what you gotta do. But the only reason I would say not to lie is because the repercussions from the woman, per se, if you get married to her, are very, very dangerous when you lie. So that's like the whole point of why I say don't lie. Not because of any like you shouldn't be lying to your girl. Like if the point of the restart to install this update at 2:14. Okay. The point of not lying is so that she doesn't ruin your fucking No, I don't want to restart. Yeah, do not restart my shit during a fucking. Yeah, I'll schedule that shit. We do it today at. No, I won't be here. There we go. I put PM. All right, bet. All right, yeah. So yeah, that's why I would say not to lie, not because of any make you feel bad or nothing, but more so of she'll ruin your life per se. Like I said, if you get married, she'll take the money, house, kids, everything. She's taking everything from you, bro, if you lie. So that's why I would say not to lie.
Man, I'm gonna fuck other bitches. It is what it is. So they're gonna do it in secret. But I actually wouldn't be opposed to criminalizing adultery. But I only have one contention with that. If we're going to go ahead and criminalize adultery, we need to do it on both ends. The problem here is that women don't pay for adultery. Men do. So as long as we can find out some law where the women get punished just as bad as the men, if not worse, because I would argue when women cheat, it's far more nefarious.
Nah, the problem is the reason that was a law is because niggas were allowed to have. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the big problem. That's what niggas is forgetting in this conversation. Niggas is pulling from history, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull from history. You cannot pull adultery from history and not also pull the 8 wives niggas had. You can't pull that. This is what I'm saying. You can't do that shit. So it's like, and niggas, and it wasn't conversation. Niggas, that's just what motherfuckers knew. Just like niggas knew the adultery law, niggas knew niggas had 8 wives. Like, that's just what niggas knew was going on. So that's what we're missing. We're not missing their consequences, because if anything, yeah, they really don't get no consequences. But so that would be a good thing. But I don't think that's what we're really missing.
Yes. Then we could come to a middle ground.
For that reason, but when the voices of our ancestors speak up unanimously on a subject, it's wise to at least listen to them. Maybe everybody in the world was wrong for thousands of years until you came along. I mean, it is possible they had.
Patriot67, thanks for the 5 gifted.
They were wrong about certain
on Rumble
things, but there's a very good chance that they had a very good reason for approaching things the way they did. In the case of criminalizing adultery, the reason is exceedingly clear. It's quite simple. Adultery is a deeply evil act that causes grave harm to other people, namely your spouse, your children, your family, and to a lesser, though still very real extent, especially in this case, your friends, your colleagues, and your community. Now, I would argue that if an act is A, deeply evil, which adultery is, and B, it causes grave harm to innocent third parties, which adultery clearly does, then by definition, it should be illegal. Laws quite literally exist to prohibit such behavior, which is why I could provide a laundry list of things that are an order of magnitude less harmful than adultery that are nonetheless illegal and should be. Things like shoplifting, littering, obvious examples, but even something like assault, walking up to a stranger and punching him in the face, is clearly, in my mind, less evil and usually less harmful than adultery. With adultery, you're destroying the lives of the people closest to you in the world. With the punch in the face, in this example, you're causing probably temporary physical damage to a stranger.
Also, guys, YouTube guys, 2,300 likes, but 5,100 of you guys in here. Guys, come on, man. Smash that like button. We should be at fucking 4,000 likes, no problem. Also, vote in the poll. Only 800 of you guys have voted, but there's 5,000 plus of you guys in here on YouTube alone. So, guys, vote. Are you a member of the OSS? Yes or no? Vote in there, guys, for me. So right now, we got 72% of you guys are not members of OSS. So smash the fucking like button and then vote on the OSS. Costs you nothing.
So if the latter is obviously illegal, then how much more obvious is it, or should it be, for the former? In any case, this is what I wanted to talk about for our daily cancellation. And I guess I already have talked about it for a while at this point. But the conversation took an interesting turn because of some of the feedback to my post. A number of men, including some prominent ones, responded that my idea is bad, not because adultery is okay universally, but because...
No, that's not what happened. He responded to me and Andrew Tate first. Why is bro lying, bro? He responded to me and Andrew Tate, and I showed you guys the receipts on X. That's what prompted him to do this video, when we said that monogamy is a fucking lie.
It's okay specifically for men. This is the point that Andrew Tate made in a reply to me on X. It's worth responding in some depth because his perspective on marriage and family life has proven, we must admit, quite appealing to a large number of young men. And I think that
yes, because it's honest and it aligns with our biology.
Is a very troubling thing because his perspective on this topic is wrong, and I'll explain why. So here's Andrew Tate reading, quote, "Great way to put the nail in marriage's coffin. Nobody gets married anymore because of women like her. Men are men, always have been and will be. He's allowed, she isn't. Telling men if they touch another girl at any point in their lives equals financial decimation is why nobody gets married anymore."
That's true. There's the juice ain't worth the squeeze, Matt.
Now, I responded and said, I disagree. Loyalty and integrity are essential virtues for a man. If you make a vow before God, you keep it. Sneaking around with another woman while your wife is at home with your children is a violation of the promise you made to her and to God, and therefore unmanly and weak. I have...
Yo, these Stratcons
love
to virtue signal, right?
Virtue
And say,
signal hard.
Like, you made a covenant by God.
You're so evil. Oh my God, you're such a bad guy. You did this. Well, as soon as they start reporting on Gaza, that's starting to happen over there. They not messing. You really think they killing the Palestinians? You really think they killing the Palestinians over there? Come on now, they ain't doing that. But As soon as you see a nigga fucking a bitch, oh God, it's so evil. This is the demon devil lord coming out. That's them track cons.
Look, I understand that there's a religious aspect to this, but it's not the men that are ending the relationships. It's not the men that are initiating the divorce. It's not the men that are pushing for the alimony. It's the women. And the fucking tradcons don't understand this. They still think it's fucking 1955, bro. These guys are stuck in a fucking time machine, man.
4 sons and raise them to always keep the promises. Never make a promise you don't intend to keep. This is fundamental. Now, Tate had another rebuttal. He wrote, agreed on this point about teaching our sons to keep the promises, which is why any man with a brain doesn't hand over keys to his castle to a misandric legal system and over-emotional, unchecked females. The world's changed, Matt. Women are a fraction of what they were. Telling men to just get married and just be loyal gets men wrecked. The only way they hold the relationship together is to give up any ounce of masculinity. Living hell.
That's absolutely true.
The smartest move on the chessboard for a man now is to get rich and have as many children as he wants or as many women as he wants and take care of them all. Second world, avoid first world courts. Own your empire, and women will respect you in return for their provision. 4 sons isn't bad. I have more, and I always will. And no woman can steal my hundreds of millions. Marriage is suicide. Feminists built a world where females have no duty as wives and every possibility to destroy you. If you can't change the game, win the game.
See, now, again, I know some of you guys are not going to like this response by Andrew, right? I get it. I got a lot of people that watch me that are devout Christians, devout Muslims.
Who gives a fuck? This isn't, we're not reading. This is not Sunday school, nigga. This is fucking real life. This is not Sunday school. This is not Bible study. This ain't salvation. This what we used to do on Saturdays. Fuck when you go door to door knocking on niggas' doors. What's that called again? Soul winning. This ain't soul winning. All right. Okay. This is real fucking life.
Devout Jews, where you guys believe in monogamy, right? And you guys take it seriously. That's fine. That I completely understand that. But again, we cannot play the game with 1955 rules when it's 2025. Unfortunately, the West has made it where this is not a good deal for you when you take on a significant amount of risk doing this shit. And this is the blind spot from the tradcons that they just simply don't understand. This isn't about feelings. This is about facts.
Yeah. It's all about facts.
Marriage is too dangerous of a proposition for you as a man, especially
And
if you got
nothing in the Bible is gonna save you from facts.
a lot of money.
From these.
Now, I've already made the argument that laws against adultery, which I support, have a lot of historical precedent. I must acknowledge then the same thing here. The setup, which Andrew Tate describes and promotes, where men have children by many different women, has lots of historical precedent. It does. This is the way that primitive societies have operated for thousands of years. And today, this strategy, if we can call it that, is very popular in certain communities in this country. According to the Department of Energy, blackouts could increase by 10.
All right, he's gonna run out here. Guys, smash the fucking like button, and while he goes ahead and tries to join us onto this, and that's on here, and you got at 12.3 guys
here because they're so that was of massive energy demand from here with your. Always spot those communities because they're the ones that are the most dysfunctional, the filthiest, most destitute, and crime-ridden places in the country. Show me the murder rate and the average yearly income in any neighborhood, and I will tell you whether most of the children in that neighborhood have a father in the home or not.
What does having a whole bunch of kids? Huh?
And I will never be wrong. Andrew Tate talks about this kind of lifestyle as though it's natural. In a post on Sunday, he made that claim explicitly. He said, quote, monogamy isn't natural for men. Men are men. This is how they'll always be. And he's right in a certain way. It is natural. It's natural in the sense that it appeals to our most base and uncivilized impulses. Another word might be primitive. An even better word would be animalistic, which is why it's so commonly found in the animal kingdom.
Another word might be biology. It's like you can use a lot of words. I forgot what. I think it was Rick and Morty. Nigga was saying some shit. Nigga was like, bro, you can use a lot of words to make shit sound bad. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, go ahead, Matt.
Reptiles and fish behave this way. You're not going to find a monogamous lizard or shark. Monkeys are almost always non-monogamous. Go down the list of animal species, and they almost all approach family formation the way that Andrew Tate prescribes. But the problem is that we are not monkeys or lizards or sharks. We are human beings. And my controversial contention is that we should act like it.
Yeah, and procreate. Niggas were made to what? Niggas said act like it, and I'm telling you biology is saying that I can have as many kids in a year as I want to. A woman can only have one. Like it's not rocket science, guys. It's like it's simple math.
Is monogamy natural? Even better, it's supernatural. Man and wife become one at the altar. They are bound together by the vow they made before God. This is above our...
This is talking, we're praying, hoping everybody's Christian. You know, this is how he's talking.
Base instincts. Stupid. And so is composing a symphony or sculpting the statue of David out of a massive hunk of marble. These things are achieved, just like any great thing is achieved, by rejecting temptation, subordinating our base desires, embracing some measure of hardship for the sake of something far greater than whatever momentary pleasure we can experience by giving into them.
Again, this is why I
just hope nothing comes out about this nigga, because this nigga's hurt your feelings so hard.
Say all the time, you should do it ethically. Stupid. If you are going to be polygamous, you should do it ethically and tell your girlfriend or let her know what it is. Right? I don't believe in lying. I think being honest about it is very important.
I don't believe in lying because of how she'll react if she finds out. That's why I don't believe in lying, because the consequences of the lie, of how she's gonna react when she find out, nigga, you're gonna be fucked. Okay, so that's why I don't say lie. It's nothing about like, I don't know why he's like moral grandstanding right now with Matt, but we're here to watch.
But again, I know, isn't it interesting how he's saying like, oh yeah, this is like what monkeys do, blah, blah, blah. The reality is, okay, and I know this is probably going to hurt Matt Walsh's feelings, me saying this, most women would rather have an attractive man that has multiple women than have a loser all to themselves. And this kind of destroys the whole, you know, tradcon theory. Because the problem is that he assumes that with feminism and all the incentives we have for women to be hoes, that they're still going to go ahead and choose God. No, they're not, dude. Most women are overwhelmingly secular, okay? And even the women that are religious, like our girl Hillary Crowder,
are bops.
Reserve the right to adopt feminist ideology whenever they want. So he's simply not accounting for how society is now. Again, this looks good on paper. This sounds good on paper, and it's the moral thing to do, right? Unfortunately for Matt, we got to deal with what's real, not versus how we feel. This is an emotional argument made from a religious worldview, which is fine, but the problem is that the women that we are dealing with don't adhere to the same religious worldview that you do. And even if they do,
they
reserve the right
to change their goddamn mind,
to drop that religious worldview in pursuit of self-sustenance through your fucking money.
Fuck that nigga.
Fatality.
This is why most women are Democrats. This is why most women tend to be progressive. This is why most women push woke ideology. I don't make the rules. I just report them. This would be fantastic advice in the 50s. But Matt is telling you to use a playbook, a rule book.
Nigga, basically, he giving you a handgun. And he's like, these bitches got rocket launchers. Good luck. That's basically what he's saying.
That is defunct.
And there is nothing in this world more manly, more masculine than that. In fact, I would say this is the very definition of masculinity. Can you do the harder thing for the sake of the greater good?
Okay, that is a feminist talking point right there. And it's actually really embarrassing for him to make that argument. So, what
Be the man. Be a bigger man.
A lot of the times is they will shame you into you doing something where you lose leverage while they simultaneously gain leverage. Does that make sense, chat? I'll give you guys an example. And Matt fell for it, by the way. This is a feminist talking point. So, women love to attack you with your masculinity, okay? And shame you with your masculinity. An example I'll give is they'll say, oh, a real man would pay for the dinner bill, right? Or a real man would do X, Y, Z. Whenever they start a real man or try to attack your masculinity before they give you some type of suggestion of what you should be doing, 9 out of 10 times, chat, it's going to be you need to do something that benefits them while simultaneously putting yourself at a disadvantage. That is the masculine way, right?
Right. You put yourself behind while helping them. That's how real men are. You be the butt of the joke. You be the fucking victim. You be the fucking you nigga. You do that shit.
So in other words, your duties are static. Her duties are negotiable. This is a classic fucking talking point that women, feminists, and TradCon retards like Matt Walsh use to shame you to play the game by their rules, which inevitably take the leverage away. The reason why I tell you guys all the time that you need to be the leader, you need to have leverage, you need to be the one that's making all the decisions, you need to be the one that can go ahead and have other women, blah, 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 is because I'm putting the cards on your side, guys. Okay? I'm putting the cards so that you guys have them. Because I know that as a man, if you have the cards on your side, you have the leverage on your side, she's listening to you, I know the relationship more than likely will last. But since people like Matt Walsh, feminists,
I've been married for 30 billion years.
And that should give you a red flag, by the way, that TradCons and feminists actually agree on this. You should be a man. There's nothing manlier than doing X, Y, Z. Fuck that. Fuck that. That is stupid. That is stupid because it puts you at an inherent disadvantage. It's like going to a fucking gunfight with a butter knife.
I told
and they're
you.
telling you you're more of a man for using the butter knife instead of the gun. Fuck that shit.
That's what I be trying to tell you niggas, bro. Don't let a nigga trick you out of your life. I be trying to tell you niggas, oh, you a bitch ass nigga, you got a gun. I'll be the bitch ass nigga, but you ain't finna hit me. You not finna touch me, nigga. You not finna do shit to me. Like, nigga, you have to adapt to the times, bro. That's not the meta anymore. Being a man holding the door, bringing flowers, that's not the meta anymore. That shit is over, bro. I know you ain't been out here in a couple years. You ain't been out in the, in the trenches. But nigga, it get different out here. It's not the same anymore. So that's why I always say that shit. That shit is so funny to me.
Yeah, bro. So I gotta be the one to give you guys the machine gun. You understand? Matt Walsh and these fucking trad cucks, they're giving you motherfuckers butter knives to go into a gunfight. Meanwhile, I stop you and say, dummy, you're going to get fucked up. Here's a machine gun. Enjoy. Yeah. But Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, Steven Crowder even.
They're like, it's okay. A real man will get fucked up and learn from his... He'll keep getting fucked in his... a real man, that's what he'll do. And get right back up after getting fucked. You get right back up. Real men, that's how real men do it. You get fucked and you get right back up. All right? I can't stand you niggas.
It's like conservative.
I can't stand you niggas.
That are older, that have a boomer audience. They're telling you guys to trust these hoes at face value.
It's okay. It's okay. She's gonna fuck. That's okay. You a man. You'll get over it. Get up. Go find a new one. Go out there. Get at it again. I'm trying to tell you, niggas don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about y'all niggas.
Honor your vows on your end.
Stupid.
But what they won't tell you is that she won't honor her vows on her end. You need to be
Look, a real man will take her back. She cheated on you, and you have a family with her. A real man would take her back. That's what I'm saying. Like, you niggas can't trick me no more. You, simp cuckified ass niggas are no longer, you're just not believable anymore. It's just too, you're trying too hard. Okay, like y'all are trying way too hard to not have any common sense, and I'm afraid Matt Walsh is falling into that.
A good man. You need to be a good husband and do X, Y, Z. But what they don't tell you is that these bitches aren't fucking virgins on their marriage night. What they won't tell you is that there were 304s before you met them. What they won't tell you is that they fucking lead the divorce rates and get the alimony. Conservative media in America effectively arms young men with butter knives. Well, we ain't going to fucking Aubon Pond, motherfuckers. All right? You ain't gonna be spreading butter on some toast, nigga. You're gonna be fucking toast.
Oh God.
When you get fucking sniped by these dumbass hoes.
They gonna have a
you
knife.
Don't know better. Your
Who
dumb
ready?
ass went to the altar. I do. And she's in the back saying, I do.
Oh God. Just shaking
You're
their
in love.
hands.
She's in business. You want to be with her. She wants to fucking realize how long she's got to grind it out with your dumb monkey ass. You're planning a future. She's planning an escape.
Yeah, there we go.
This is destructive advice. Basically, what Matt is telling you guys is be monogamous because it's the right thing to do, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Look, again, I tell you guys this shit all the time. Whether you want to be polygamous or monogamous is on you. That's fine. You want to be monogamous as long as you're the one making the decision and ain't your fucking bitch wife? Cool. But I'll tell you guys this.
Right.
You need to be able to be polygamous any fucking time you want. And the reason why I say that is because women only respect men that can leave them. One more time.
Say it one more time, bro, please. I don't think niggas heard you.
Women only respect men that can leave them.
They don't respect niggas that have to stay, need to stay, can't breathe without. They don't give a fuck about that nigga. And that's what was so funny, because this girl the other day was explaining to how she has a roster, right? She has a roster. And I said, it's not a roster. See, if we was talking about a man, men have rosters. Women, I want to say women have brothels. They're not rosters. They're just niggas waiting to fuck. That's what a brothel is. A nigga that's waiting in line to fuck this bitch in the room, pay, leave, you know. Y'all have brothels. Y'all don't have rosters. You can't choose. I can't choose a nigga off the I could like for a man. You could choose a nigga off the roster to come in and play and start and run. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't choose a nigga out the brothel to come do shit for you. You don't want that. He in the brothel, so you know what type of nigga he is. So it's like,
in most relationships, women have the leverage and the man would lose his mind if he lost his girl. You need to flip the script and show she will lose her mind if she loses you. The only way for you to maintain that type of leverage is you need to stay attractive and have the possibility of fucking other bitches. And it amazes me that these stratcons don't fucking get that. And it's infuriating for them to sit there to their big ass audiences and lie to y'all niggas.
right to your face. He didn't even blink. Nigga didn't even blink. He said, bro, just be a man. Take it up the ass. It's okay. Be a man.
Just be an honorable man. Here's your butter knife. Your dumbass goes in thinking, oh yeah, okay, woo.
I'm the man. Look, I'm the bigger guy. I'm not using the gun. I got a butter knife. I'm the bigger guy. I'm not using the gun. I got my hands. I'm not using the gun. You're gonna be the dead nigga too. Okay? You keep thinking like that. It's not Friday. Okay, this is not no fucking movie. You'll be the dead nigga using your hands trying to bring it. You ain't got. It's not the meta anymore. It's not the meta. You niggas have to adapt to the meta, and I know you niggas play the game. Niggas like playing the game. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. Season 3 meta in Warzone was fucking the what was it? The DMT? That other shit. Now it's the TR2, nigga. See, the meta changes with the season, my nigga. You gotta change with the meta. You gotta change with the meta. You can't be still using the STG, nigga. That shit do not hit. That shit is a pillow. You can't still be using you can't use the old tactics no more. You gotta adapt. And with the adaptation, you have to understand new rules. These are the new rules. That's it.
Perfect. Divorce. Kicked out your house. Lose your kids. Pay child support. Pay alimony. Now you're broke, living in a fucking box because you're over here watching fucking Matt Walsh talk about it's the right thing to do. There's nothing manlier than being married. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It's the right thing to do. And that's what I was screaming about the other day. Niggas always know what the right thing to do is for a man. Nigga tell you quick what the right thing to do is for a nigga. Take it up the ass and don't say nothing. He'll tell you quick. He will tell you quick. Oh y'all. Men they'll tell you quick. Niggas ain't saying shit about what these hoes supposed to be doing though. I ain't heard not one sentence yet about Matt saying, well, if she does this to you or if this happens, then you could do this. Niggas talking about some take it up the ass, be a man, and you'll be all right. Just you're a man. Like, it's okay. This is what men go through. No, nigga, you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to do that shit.
These guys are out of touch. These guys are out of fucking touch, man.
If you're going to impart one thing to your sons and your daughters as a father, it should be this. Teaching them how to do the harder thing for the greater good. And
that harder thing, Matt, is by being a high earner, maintaining your high sexual market value, maintaining leverage, and then making sure that your wife has zero incentive to fucking destroy your life.
Boom.
Perfect. That's the harder thing. I don't need to fucking put my nuts on a chopping block and say, this is the harder thing to do. No, thank you.
I feel like that would be so much easier than what Myron described. Like what Myron just said would be harder. I feel like that would be harder than what Matt said. Because what nigga doesn't want to? What niggas don't? Niggas play the game. Your niggas sacrifice his life for you all the time in that motherfucker. What nigga isn't gonna do that shit? So it's like I feel like niggas do that shit off of the strength, off the muscle. I don't feel like that would be the harder thing to do. I feel like what Myron just said would be way harder to do than what this nigga said. Cause like I said, niggas do this shit off the muscle. Niggas do all that shit. Niggas give you that shit off the muscle. Whereas niggas have to actually earn this shit.
No fucking thank you. Perfect. What I will do, though, is I'll do the work where if she decides to leave me, she doesn't get shit. And it's going to be very painful for her to leave. The only way women respect you is if they got the fear of fucking God by leaving you. Not through violence, but through your status, your income, your high sexual market value. That's the only way you keep women in line, guys. In 2025, it's the only way to keep women in line. Women get in line when you have other women in line. And these fucking trad retards don't understand this. And it infuriates me that I keep lying to you guys day after day after day after day.
And if you can't, or if you won't, then you aren't manly. And no matter how much...
Here we go. More feminist propaganda.
Yo. If you can't or you won't, take it up the ass. You not hear this nigga when he says that shit? Like, he's literally saying, you're not a man if you can't take shit up the ass and just accept it. Why the fuck do we gotta do that shit? That's crazy.
And the talking points. If you can't do that, then you're not manly. How about I make my money, I increase my status, I go to the gym, I have a girl, but I don't do it with the fucking stain involved. And if she decides that she wants to leave, fuck her. She can leave. But it's gonna hurt her to leave.
How much money you have or how much you can bench press. Doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. And of course you would say this, it doesn't matter. It does matter. As you sit there with your bro fucking flannel, with your fucking beer gut, with these retarded looking glasses, you are keenly unaware of how the sexual marketplace works now. I think Matt Walsh has been married for like 15 years.
Yeah, he been out the system.
15 years?
He ain't
got married.
He ain't been on the field in a minute, my nigga.
Who was in office before the explosion of social media and dating apps?
You can turn the heat off.
And he's trying to tell you guys to be a man? Bro, this isn't fucking Mulan, all right? This ain't Asian China. These bitches are different. This guy married his wife when the iPhone 4 came out. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Niggas didn't even, did niggas have IG yet? Yeah, they
I'm
did.
probably one of the only people in the right wing that tells you guys the truth about these fucking bitches, man.
He lying like a motherfucker. I'm over here. This lying ass nigga.
Stupid. I'm like the only one. Everybody else over here telling y'all niggas to get married and destroy your fucking lives. Everything you work for. Just hand it off to some bitch. Because of religion.
Now, Tate says that men will be men, and yes, that's true, but will they be good men? Will they be men of virtue?
Good and bad are like subjective. Like, there are, of course, objective. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like it depends on who's saying what's good and what's bad. Like, those are very like subjective. Like, what? For example, how can Matt say what's good or what's bad? Let me not. You know what? Because he has the Bible. I answer my own question.
And fidelity and discipline.
He's gonna be like the Bible. I
They can be.
I already know. My fault.
If they pursue the higher thing. In a similar way, I might say that many men will father children.
All right, so he's saying fidelity makes you moral. Again, if you're honest with your spouse, you're good. That's why I tell you guys all the time, being true.
That's easy.
I always say tell the truth too, but for different reasons.
Easy to do. But will they be fathers? They have children. Will they raise them? That's the hard part. Now, I keep talking about hardship and difficulty, rightly so. But I don't want to make it sound like being a faithful husband and father is nothing but misery and drudgery, and all you can do is just grit your teeth and bear it. That's not the case.
That's basically what you're saying.
I love being married.
That's basically yeah. You probably love being married, not them other niggas who are getting divorced with the 80% of women initiating them. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Being a
man?
dad, it's a lot of fun much of the time. It's a source of great joy. That's what happens when you simply let go of your childish need to put your own immediate gratification before anything and everything all the time. You discover an ability to do the harder thing and actually enjoy it. The way that guys like...
See, now, again, he's using his own experience to try to tell you guys that this is what it's like.
Right.
Unfortunately for Matt Walsh, and he doesn't know this, a majority of men absolutely hate their marriages. A majority of men are fucking plow horses in their marriage. A majority of guys can't stay in their marriage. A majority of guys are miserable in their marriages. Very few marriages are happy for the guy, bro. Most guys just grit their teeth and fucking deal with it. You're lucky because you're in a position where you have a good marriage and you're happy about it.
might have a religious wife, you know what I'm saying?
And that's fantastic. But for you to sit there and try to extrapolate that and say, yeah, the rest of society is going to get this happiness too, bro, you're not living in reality, man. You're not living in reality, bro. It's actually really crazy to me how, like, disconnected these guys are from like what it is. And I can see now why so many young men in the political right are going towards guys like Nick Fuentes versus Ben Shapiro, Charlie Kirk, Matt Walsh, all these guys that are sitting there telling you guys to get fucking married.
Take it up the ass. Niggas just tell you take it up the ass.
Or me, or whatever. Because we actually can empathize and understand what young men are dealing with. The problems
because we had to deal with the shit
are not the same problems that Matt Walsh dealt with when he met his wife. Matt Walsh met his wife at a time where the internet wasn't a viable way to meet women. Matt Walsh met his wife without the influence of social media. Matt Walsh met his wife before the explosion of women being sluts and being respected for it.
OF models.
So in other words,
basically,
his marriage avoided one of the most tumultuous times for male and female relations in America. He was able to avoid the turn into this fucked up, deregulated sexual marketplace that we have now. He was able to avoid that. But he's telling you guys,
hey, I know I was able to get out of this, but no,
you'll be fine.
Y'all do the same shit. Y'all be
There's
straight.
only one problem with this. If it's not fine, what's going to happen? Ooh. You're going to be cooked.
Like Tate described marriage makes it seem like, you know, we're living in entirely different universes, and perhaps we are. Because
no, we are. We absolutely are.
He describes marriage like it's a labor camp. A man is imprisoned by his controlling, ungrateful, promiscuous wife who runs.
Yes, Matt. Yes. See?
That's literally what I hear all the time.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This proves what I said before. He has no fucking idea. He has no fucking idea. Matt, let me go ahead and take you through the average guy's fucking life. As I see you wearing that nice Rolex Daytona, it's very...
Nigga said, so what about the woman waiting until marriage? What bitches are doing that?
very clear that you don't fucking understand the average man's day. It's very simple.
You let me know.
Wakes up. Wife is snoring. Gets up after maybe 3, 4, 5 hours of sleep. Hangs out with the kids a little bit. Gets dressed, goes to work. His wife also goes to work. Put the kids in fucking daycare. Throughout his time at work, his wife is bitching at him over some stupid shit. Menial fucking tasks, chores, whatever. Women like to fight.
All the time.
Whatever. Right? He's sitting there angry because he hasn't got laid in a fucking month. His wife constantly bitches at him. She doesn't go to the gym, and she's insufferable. They've been married for 10, 15 years. She's trying to divorce him multiple times. She had an affair before. He found out and he forgave her. And at this point, he's just working this job so he could pay the fucking high-ass mortgage that she told him to get for that house. Because she was the one that selected that house, by the way, in that neighborhood.
Right.
He does his soul-crushing day at work, and he goes back home to no food being prepared. His wife is there watching TV, Netflix. She makes some stupid up conversation about some other bullshit that doesn't matter. And then one of them says, I'll go get the kids. They rock, paper, scissors. He loses. He's got to go get the fucking kids. He drives through fucking traffic, gets the kids from daycare, brings them back. When he gets back,
he go get some
his wife orders some Chinese takeout. They eat the Chinese takeout with their kids. Then he sits there, watches some fucking ESPN.
And then takes his ass to sleep.
To seclude his bat cave. Gets about 1 or 2 hours of peace. And then his wife comes in to argue with him about some other bullshit again. 2 to 3 hours later, They go to bed, go to sleep.
He don't
do
get
it
no
all over
coochie.
again. This is the average man's life.
He don't get no coochie. Shit.
Out to cheat on him as soon as he leaves for work in the morning. He makes it seem.
Oh, yeah, forgot. His wife was also a former whore, like many of these women that are college educated. Girl went to college, got a degree, career woman, like a lot of these women, high likelihood she was a whore.
Or outright claims that it's essentially impossible for a man to find a good, faithful woman who will bear his children, stay true to her vows, and respect and love him until he dies. But how could it be impossible?
It's damn near impossible, Matt. And the fact that you're even asking this question
lets me
leads
know
me to really understand
you don't really be
that
out
you
here.
are out of touch with reality.
Green as fuck.
You are
Green.
completely out of touch with reality.
That nigga green as hell. What them young niggas say?
I am
what them YNs say?
in
Green as
such an
hell.
arrangement.
Your anecdotal experience does not represent the majority of men. What? This guy's arguing like a woman.
Wait, what did he say?
I know many men in the same boat.
More anecdotal evidence. This does not represent the overwhelming majority of men, however. Just because you and your buddies who are all devout Christians, probably that make a lot of fucking money a year, are able to be in a happy relationship, does not mean that the majority of men are going to be able to accomplish this.
Goofball. McGee.
Incredible.
McSpazzatron.
If you don't know any truly happy and faithful marriages, then I would suggest...
Trust me, a lot of guys don't. In your circle, you have it, because I guarantee you, well, number one, Matt Walsh is a millionaire. Number two, his friends are probably higher earners. But this does not represent the average man at all.
Yes, that the problem isn't with marriage. It's that you are surrounding yourself with awful people.
Hey, bro, just get better friends, bro. Get better friends, bro.
It's not these hoes. It's these. Your friends suck.
Better friends.
Tell you, bro.
Let me read some chats here real quick. Yo, what's up, Myron? Love the energy.
But yeah,
Got you.
that was.
Matt was.
That's basically the end of the video. Nah, Matt Walsh virtue signaling for Andrew Tate and Myron is funny, while also simultaneously continuing the war and not continuing, but promoting, propagating the war in Israel. So yeah, very good virtue signaling from Matt. We appreciate that. TradCon, thank you. But yeah, this was like I said, it was gonna be a nice to the point stream. We didn't finish the last 2 minutes, but what more could he say? He's arguing with a bit. He's basically saying, nigga, I see it all every day. I got my friends, and the argument is over. But yeah. Don't look. You cannot, like I said, with the first thing, which is the only thing I really was like in with Matt, was the adulterer thing. Makes sense. I love it. On paper, it sounds good, looks good, makes sense. But the reason that was there was because women also knew he could get another wife, if that makes sense. It wasn't like he had to have one. He had multiple wives as well. So that's what they also knew as well. So that's why it's like, you can't add that with and then miss this. So yeah. But yeah, today was a nice stream today. Short one because I have a busy week today. I'm gonna try to be live tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be live early tomorrow. So we'll probably get our lives will definitely be early from now on, because I really don't want to go live at 1 o'clock in the morning. Niggas is not up. But yeah, we shall be. If anything, I'll play the game at 1 o'clock in the morning. Go live like this and talk and But yeah, nice little fun live today. If you have any questions, you have any videos you want me to react to, just let me know. Send it to my DMs on X or IG, and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Y'all make sure y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to like the video. I will see y'all boys later. Peace.
The bitch shaking it, showing it. You this, you that. We laughing at them together. Oh! So stop treating these like they mean something.
Let's go to TikTok.